The 1 month iPhone review is here.
And iPhone 13 Pro is no longer in my hands because guess what? I've switched
To the Pro Max.
Yes, and here are my thoughts. Here we go. So, as you can see here, I've switched to the Pro Max. In our unboxing, we unboxed the iPhone 13 Pro, and I was lucky enough, one day, I kept refreshing the website to see if they got any Pro Maxes in stock because they were sold out on all the Apple stores near me. There were like 10 Apple stores near me, and they were all sold out of all Pros and Pro Maxes. And they get a few in stock at a local Apple store. I quickly placed the hold, snatched it, and got it, or else I would have had to wait till the end of October to get this. So I'm lucky and thankful that this came when it did.
This is a huge phone.
And honestly, at first, I was like, do I need the bigger size?
No.
What I did was, I bought the iPhone 13 Pro Max case, this clear case, I bought it, and what I did was, for 1 week, I took around the 13 Pro in one pocket and the case of the 13 Pro Max in the other pocket, and I was just holding the case, casually seeing how it would feel with the phone. And I ultimately decided that it was the right choice and I should go with the Pro Max, and
sure?
I'm loving it. The bigger screen feels like a normal screen now, and now it just feels like a normal screen. And then when I hold someone else's phone, like a 13 Pro, I'm like, this looks like a mini. And then when I hold the mini, I'm like, this looks like I'm not even holding anything. Like, you get so used to the Pro Max, you're like, now I feel like there should be even a bigger one, a Pro Max Max.
The Pro Max, that would
Pro,
be worth,
an iPhone 13 Pro Max Plus, imagine.
that would be worth like $3,000. This is worth $1,000. What did you buy this for?
1,500, that's the final price.
Please head off to your Apple store on the right, and you will find an Apple Pro Max. Buy it for $1,500 and enjoy.
Canadian present.
Enjoy the wallet being burned.
Basically, I'm going to discuss what I've noticed over the month or so of using it, and basically the ProMotion I notice a lot. So when once you start using ProMotion, it just feels like normal, and then when you go to use an older phone that has just 60 hertz, then you're like, wow, now you really notice the difference. But on an everyday use, you won't notice it that much. It's more when you compare it side to side, but it feels much better than 60 hertz.
Well,
I love the OLED display. I'm not used to that. The bigger notch. I love the space on the top. It feels great in your hands. The beautiful camera lenses have come in real handy for recording videos, taking photos. It's been real fun using this phone. And we also did a video test of testing out this new app that came out called the Holiday Macro. It basically give you macro capabilities on older phones because only macro works on the 13s. So now we did a comparison. It came out pretty well. Check out that video here if you want to see how it turned out. The battery life, I must say, is wow. If I go into settings here and take a look at my daily usage, and I go out to school, to whatever, and I use the phone quite a bit, and if we look here, let's see, Tuesday I used the phone for about, with screen on and screen off combined, that's about almost 7 hours, and I used around 50%. With like 6.5-ish hours of use. Wednesday, I used about 55% with about almost 7.5 hours of use. Thursday, 8 hours of use and still 50%. So 6 hours and 15 minutes screen on, 3 hours screen off. Then Friday, again 50%.
What were you doing on the Friday?
School. 5 hours on the phone. As you can see here, like my daily usage, you can see I use music a lot during the day, Instagram, and then my TV and stuff when I'm watching Leaf games. But like, I've never used more than 50%, more than 60% of battery in one day. So if I give it a full charge, I don't usually use Like it's never died on me. I'll put it that way. The phone has not died once, even in a full day's usage. Sometimes I go 2 days without charging it because maybe it's the weekend. I don't use it that often. I can go 2 days without charging it. The battery life is insane. And if you're wondering, should I get a MagSafe charger? Then I would say yes, because if you're using a 5-watt adapter with an old adapter, then it's basically identical. You just get the convenience of not having to plug it in every time. You can just magnet on. If you want to fast charge it, like for example, a regular wireless charger and MagSafe are pretty similar. There are faster ones, but they're pretty similar. Fast charging it with a 20-watt adapter and a USB-C cable, it'll go faster. And apparently, according to some video tests, this phone can charge up to like 25 watts, but the previous phone was only 20 watts.
So this phone seems to be very good. This phone seems to be very good, I guess, from his review.
Yes. Now, is it worth it for you to buy? Depends on what phone you're coming from. If you're coming from a 12, now some YouTubers have said that, I don't care where you're coming from, buy this phone. But, if I must say, if you're coming from like a 12 Pro or a 12 Pro Max or even a 12, like if you want to go from 12 to 13 or 13 Pro to 12 Pro to 13 Pro or whatever, that I don't see the upgrade. You can wait till the 14 or even the 15 because they're going to make much more advancements over the years. If you're coming from an 11, it's up to you. Do you have room in the budget? Do you not? Like if you want to go from an 11 to a 13 Pro Max, then well, that's quite an upgrade. But anything earlier than the 11, it's worth the upgrade. 11, it's depending on what your budget is, and 12, I would say you can hold off till next year. That's my thoughts. But I am loving the cameras. I love using this phone every day, and even with taking the case off, like it feels great to hold. I love the Sierra Blue, as you can see right there. And that's been my 1 month review. That's pretty much what I have to say about this phone. I'm loving it, and it's gonna be sticking around for the long haul, filming videos for us. So yeah, let us know in the comments down below if you have any questions about this phone. I can answer them on Twitter, Instagram, whatever. Answer them. I can even answer them in the comments. I should have said that. If you have a question, I will gladly answer it for you in an iPhone 13 Pro Max user's perspective. And that's basically been our 1 month long-term review.
That's it for today's video, guys. If you want to like, comment, subscribe, and if you please, don't forget Mel, that would be great.
We hope you enjoyed today's video, and we'll see you on the next one. Peace.